So welcome ladies and gentlemen back today for some more Master League. So we are heading into January, which means it's transfer time, so let's just advance it. We're going to refuse the transfer offers for the other managerial positions, not worth it at all, as yeah, we want to stay at AC Milan. So there's a look at Team of the Month. Higuain and Bacca does get a chance to shine there, with Marquisio just behind. De Chilio has increased to a 79. We've put in some bids for some players, so I'm going to show you guys who we're going for to try and bolster the squad. And there's a look at the schedule for January, okay? So opening day of the transfer window commences. We've got the Coppa Italia, third round, first, second leg, World Player of the Year. We're playing Juventus as well in a big rivalry matchup. And then the transfer window is slammed shut. And we have 21.1 million to spend. Not a whole lot of money. We've got a decent amount of salary, though. And we've had some pointless youth players show up. But yeah, if we have a look at negotiations, let's have a look. So, Delafeu, of course, on loan. But I'm going to go for Isco. This was recommended by you guys. He's going to be expensive. I know he is. He's valued at 26 million. But he would be great in the middle. I'm also going to go for Mata as well. From United. Very technically good kind of player. I think he'll be good in there. Danny Welbeck could be a good player up top. Ramos isn't doing it for me. To be fair, not good enough. So we're going to go for Welbeck. And Masundo was also recommended, but apparently very, very difficult to get him. If you do, he's going to be expensive. So we'll just see. I've put in bids for all those players. We're advanced forward, and we'll see who comes back and who doesn't. And then we'll get into some more City Air action before we move into the Cup against Bari. So yeah, we have had updates for everyone but Masunda, so not going to get him either way. Too much effort. So let's have a look here. Isco. 54 million. Just a little bit out of my price range, isn't he? So I don't think we're going to worry about him. Mata is 26.2. Now, obviously, that's more than I'm willing to pay. Danny Welbeck, 18. So that is definitely doable. Let's change it, though. So if we reduce the fee and remove these stupid options, 81%. All right, we'll go for that. Regarding Mata, let's see. If we give him a player... If we gave him Ramos, because I don't really want him anymore. Would they want him? Not that they need him. 30%. Alright. Ain't gonna happen then, is it? Let's see. What about, like, Montalivo? Someone like that? Would you be interested in him? 47. Alright, well, let's try that then. Give him Montalivo as a trade-off. That's quite interesting. So let's see what happens to that. Before we get into the transfers, though, we're going to play up next Bologna, who are, I believe, on the same points as we are. Bertolacci's not feeling the vibe, though, today, is he? So let's actually start Montalivo. Let's start Montalivo. Sosa or Bonaventura? Let's start Bonaventura today. Lapadula, Bacca's down. That's not brilliant, is it? So we will start Ramos. Delafeu's buzzing. Ramagnoli's up for this game as well as Abate. So I think, look, we'll leave it at that. Actually, you know what? I need to get rid of Niang. I need to sell him, don't I? So, yeah, let's quickly do that. I completely forgot. I have now a chance to get rid of players that I don't no longer need because they're no longer at the team. So let's go down to him. And put him on the transfer list. Magic. Thing is, you never know when they're on the transfer list. Like, you know, there's nothing that tells you. Who else do we have here? We could possibly get rid of that isn't really playing. I mean, Fernandez. He's not a bad player, is he? But if we could get someone else like Mata, I'll put him on the transfer list. I'm going to put you on there as well, mate. And this guy, I don't know who you are, so I'm just going to put you on the transfer list as well. Pasalic, 22 isn't bad. Poli, I don't think I really play him. Put him on the transfer list as well. Alright, that'll do then. That will do. So let's move forward. And let's dive right into this game. So AC Milan coming off the back of that disappointing defeat against Atlanta, but they're looking to bolster the squad with a couple of transfers, and we'll have some more information about that after this matchup. There's an early chance for them to try and get through. These teams both on the same points, which will make it interesting. It's a little bit scrappy. Here is Montalivo finding Delafeu. Couple of step overs by him. Antonelli, that's beautifully worked, and here comes Delafeu, and he's got a lot of space here and a lot of time. Lays it back to Bonaventura, but not enough conviction on the finish. That's what Delafeu does bring to you. There's a lot of pace about him, as we know. Abate going one way and then the other, laying it up the line. Bonaventura towards the near post, and it's gone in as an own goal. As we get a nice view of his backside, Marios, that's unlucky, mate, to be honest. Really, really unlucky. But AC Milan will take it all day. Abate up the line, drilled in by Bonaventura, and bang, rolled in the back of the net. Montalivo to take it. Normally a pretty good delivery. It's not bad at all. Abate did well, but he's won the foul. This is a very dangerous position. The Bologna players are not happy that it was given. Abate's not happy that a card isn't given. Sticking his finger right in that referee's face. What a great decision. Let's have another look. Is there a lot in this? 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. It's going to be Delafeu's hit the post a couple of times this season. He's hit it again, and Montalivo couldn't direct it quite enough. How many times has Delafeu hit that crossbar this season? At least 4. Still can't score from a free kick. Going for the short one. Delivered in towards that near post! And somehow that's crept in. That's Donnarumma again. Second consecutive game here. You have to wonder, could he, should he have done better? This is straight from a corner. Nicely worked. Drills it in. But he's got to do better there. You can't get beaten at your near post. It was straight down the middle of the keeper. Right there. It's got to be quicker. So AC Milan do make one change at half-time. Bonaventura replaced by Suso. Bologna scoring very, very late. And wait a minute, here's a real chance for them. Donnarumma this time makes an unbelievable save. And the defender, I think it was Antonelli, got something on this. Otherwise, that's 2-1. AC Milan defenders split wide open. That's a great stop. And right here, Antonelli, different class, mate. Ball forward. Suso. It's an absolutely horrendous ball there by Abate. Challenged by Delafeu. Lapadula towards Ramos, who is onside, and he's pulled it wide. Lapadula looking for Ramos again. Montalivo. Ramos turning well. Delafeu always looking for some tricks. Kutzka. This time he's going to hit the volley. Oh, that's not far away at all, is it? Constant pressure by AC Milan here. Cleared away. Comes back to Kutzka, and this is not a bad volley. A tough one. And Montalivo being replaced by Honda. Here's Kutzka. And where on earth is Bologna? No idea, and surely it's going to be 2-1. And it looks like it's Suso. But where on earth was Bologna's defence? This is straight from a throw-in, and Kutzka's all on his own. He's got time to lay it back. Ramos still can't score. It comes off the post, and it's the easiest goal that Suso's going to score this season from about 4 yards. Final few seconds. Delafeu. Lapadula flicks it on. And Suso now will just take this down the line. There's no other option for him. He might as well. Just kicks it forward and that'll do for him. And that is the full-time whistle. So it's a good result for AC Milan. And they got a little bit fortunate at the beginning with their own goal. And then some horrendous defending by Bologna gave them the leading goal once again. There it is though, 10 shots to 4. It was convincing enough. 58% possession. Man of the match was Suso. So elsewhere, Lazio beating Atalanta, Napoli winning, Chievo beating Palermo. We have Roma losing though, Juventus winning and Inter won as well. So what does that mean? It means, well, not a whole lot. We stay 10th. Juventus are 15 points ahead of us. But, you know, hey, we're 6 points behind third. There's still a lot to play for. Not happy that we've lost 6 games already, of course. That's a little bit of a shambles. But, hey, we're still in contention. Okay, so we've had a couple of updates with the whole negotiations. It's broken down, though, with Mata. That's not going to happen because, well, I don't know. They don't want him. But let's continue negotiations and see what happens to that. I really want to get him. I mean, I think he'll be a good player to have in the middle, to be fair. Danny Welbeck dropping it down to 16.1 million for him. I don't know and don't think we'll be able to reduce that much more, 72. But we have got rid of the goal bonus and everything else, so you know what? I think I'm going to go for Danny Welbeck. He would be a good player, purely for the fact as well that he can play left mid, technically, if we need him. So we can use him as a winger. Got a decent amount of pace. His dribbling isn't bad. His ball control isn't bad. His jump's alright as well. And we can get a revenue boost out of him. Yeah, and what's his player? He's got track back and super sub. So we could bring him on as a sub and he could be useful. So I think we're going to go for it. Let's do it. Let's pick up Danny Welbeck. Or maybe not, because our squad is too large. Are you having a laugh? Alright, so we released some crappy old player that we don't need, who's like a 60, so now we should be able to pick him up. So we will accept it. Yeah, we're going to pay a whopping 16 million for him, but honestly, I think he may be worth it in the long run up top. And we can put him out wide if needed. Delafeu can go on the other wing, give us a little bit more versatility, but I still want to look at the likes of Mata. But for that to happen, we're going to need some bids for the players that we have actually put up for transfer. So we'll wait and see. So there we have it. Danny Welbeck joins his new teammates. Yes, you're there, my son. So we're facing Bury in the first game of this Coppa Italia. We could give Danny Welbeck his first game, to be honest. Maybe we will. Let's have a look here. Alberto Lacci's up for this match. I might put, you know, Delafeu can really play any wing, so we could technically put him on the wing. Lapadula's, you know what? Let's try the Welbeck Backer combo and see how this does. Danny Welbeck and Backer up top today. What will happen? Let's see. We will start Suso because he scored a goal in the last game. Let's start Locatelli in the middle today. He's a young lad. He's only 19 years of age. He's up for this. We'll give him a shot. See what he can do. DeShilio's doing, well, doing drugs, I was going to say, but he's definitely not. But DeShilio's up for it, so we'll let him play as well. A lot of players that aren't really buzzing down there, but I think that's good enough. We'll go for that. You know what? I'm going to start Gabriel in goal. Donnarumma's just not, I don't know what he's doing recently, to be fair. Not playing very well, is he? Disappointing by him. But anyway, there we have it. That's the two teams. We're playing Bari. Coppa Italia, got to start off well. It's 2 legs, remember. Let's see what happens. So it's an absolute beautiful day. The Coppa Italia and Danny Welbeck getting his first start for AC Milan after being transferred from Arsenal. Couldn't quite deliver it ahead of the Prelate. McNally with a powerful header. Bertolacci. Chilio. Locatelli. Backer. Locatelli towards Welbeck! Oh, what a dream start it would have been for him. Look at that football. Locatelli just ploughing his way forward. Touch here by Bakker. Just flicked it on. It's a tough volley and so unlucky. Bate. Good header. Bate again. Look at the speed of him. Suso. This time Bate does deliver. It's a dangerous looking ball towards Danny Welbeck. And he's missed it again. 2 chances for him now. The promised signs are there. Just got to readjust himself a little bit. Great ball in here by Abate. Bakker was causing the problems. He came flying in, Danny Welbeck, and just the wrong side. Gomez showing his strength and power. Abate. Litalaci. Danny Welbeck towards Bakker. Deulofeu back to Bakker. It's lovely football, and that will do nicely. That's more like it. And it's the away side that take the lead. And Bakker is back. Well, that's what he brings. And that's why they miss him when he's not in the starting lineup. Deulofeu right here. As soon as he takes this touch, you knew it's in the back of the net. He hasn't really scored, has he, since they've picked him up? Certainly been unlucky from free kicks as he's hit the bar from about 4 attempts. Welbeck. Bakker trying to be too cute there. A quick turn by Deulofeu. Floats it in. Danny Welbeck couldn't get there, and Bakker, Suso, unable to stretch enough. Well, there's going to be 3 changes for AC Milan. Luigi makes some drastic measures. Locatelli's undergoing some treatment at the moment, so AC Milan only have the 10 men. Vigilio. Here's Honda. First touch is delivering towards Welbeck. He could have had a hat-trick today. He really could have. 2 chances in the first half he missed. And this one, probably the pick of the bunch. Just a little bit too much on it. Needed to flick it more. Well, it's been a good game for Danny Welbeck in the sense that against opposition that they fancy themselves and they can give themselves a little bit of a fighting chance, and that's about as good as it's been all game for them, but you can tell they were lacking confidence. Header by Locatelli. Danny Welbeck. Gonna be Ramos! Just cannot score a second. Ramizi. Good looking ball. It's played square. That's a good save by Gabriel. And Sosa, you're playing around with it. You should have got rid of it. And Gabriel was again there for a double save. Absolutely different class by him. And now here's a chance for Ramos on the other side of the field, trying to find Danny Welbeck when he probably should have hit it, and it rolls out for a goal kick. Unless Barry can magically grab another one. Locatelli gets it away though. Ramos flicks it on. Danny Welbeck back to Ramos. Surely this time! Oh, what a chance in the dying seconds to make it 2-0. And that is an unbelievable save. But there we have it. Bari 0, AC Milan 1 going into that second leg. And Bari had no chances on target. AC Milan, only had 9 total. Man of the match was Bakker. So other results, quickly scour through them. AC Milan did win. Genoa won, Juventus won their match, Inter won. A lot of 1-0 wins there. And Chievo beating Napoli. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back for the next episode very shortly. We've had an offer for Bakker from Stoke City. Yeah, well, that ain't going to happen. Maybe if it was players that I had on the list, it would help, but no. Anyway, we'll be back very, very shortly. We're going to face Bari again for the second leg, and then Chievo. It's going to be a tough game. We lost to him in the first match of the season, I think. So, yeah, there we have it. We'll be back very, very shortly. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Till next time, take care.